So thinking. Okay, there are like you think positive, you think negative. Okay, so positive thinking is not an issue, but negative thinking is a big issue, right? So how to stop that negative thinking, which is really ruining your health, maybe relationship, career, money? Let's look at this. Yeah. So this is Sadhosh, and I hope you're relaxed. So this one simple way to change your negative thinking to maybe neutral thinking or positive thinking is this, my friend. Change your questions. Yeah. Change your questions, change your questions, change your questions. We humans usually deal in terms of questions, right? Like, for example, why my life is like that? Why only I have to suffer? When will I overcome this anxiety? Why people always betray me? What if I get a heart attack? Right? So these are like questions. Do you get that? So negative questions create negative feelings and negative answers. Right? Again, I'm repeating. Negative questions result in negative feelings and negative answers. You get negative answers from there. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you have to change your negative questions to positive questions. How are you going to change your negative question to positive question? Here you go, my friend. Step 1. Write all your questions. Right? Whatever negative questions you have, just make a list of all negative questions, as many as possible. 3, 4, 5, 300, 1000, whatever. Okay, start with at least 6 negative questions. Okay, make a list of all the 6 negative questions, and then change one question at a time to action-taking positive question. What is action-taking positive question? For example, if you have this question, when will I overcome this anxiety? Okay, so let's say this is a negative question, right? And this is giving you negative feeling. Just check yourself, say it 6 times. Are you getting negative feeling? When will I overcome this anxiety? Right. Sure, you're getting negative feeling. And what is the answer you're getting? When you're asking negative questions, you get negative answers. For example, what answer you'll get? I don't think I've tried enough. I have no answer. Maybe this is the way I have to live forever. I'm supposed to suffer like everyone. Anxiety maybe... whatever, you'll get negative answers. You're getting what I'm saying, right? So maybe answer you'll get, you're miserable, you're stupid, you're dumb, you deserve it, right? So negative questions will give you negative feelings and negative answers. So change negative questions to positive questions, right? How are you going to do? I told you, make a list, take one question. Let's consider like this. Let's take this question, as I told you. When will I, this negative question is, when will I overcome my anxiety? Change it to positive question. How to change? The rule is this. There are 3 rules to changing negative question to positive question. Number 1 is use the statement, how can I? Okay. How can I? Or use it, what can I do? So actually there are 2 rules only. Yeah. How can I or what can I do too? Okay. Use any of these 2 to your negative question. Okay. And the rule 2 is this. Always use positive words when changing negative question to a positive question. Again, I'll repeat. What is rule? Rule number 1 is change a negative question to positive question by asking, how can I or what can I do too? Whatever that suits you. Choose any of the 2. How can I or what can I do too? And the rule 2 is this. Use positive words, no negative words when you change negative question to positive question. Here we go. Let me give you an example. Your negative question is this. When will I overcome my anxiety? Well, it's a negative question which gives negative feelings and negative answers. Changing it to positive question by asking it, how can I or what can I do to? Let's take, what can I do to? Okay. What can I do to overcome my anxiety? Okay. Now, again, the word anxiety itself is negative. Okay. So the rule is this, you should have positive words. So what can I do to become more peaceful in life? Right. Yeah. So by the way, by asking both the questions, you're trying to solve the same problem. Yeah, you're getting it. But when you're saying this, what can I do to become more peaceful in life? Just change the feeling. Just check the feeling. Just say it 6 times, pause the video and just say it 6 times. What kind of feeling you're getting? A positive feel, negative feel? I hope you have paused the video. Say it 6 times and just say this. What can I do to become more peaceful in life? Right? Are you getting a positive feel? Yeah, I'm sure you're getting positive feel. Okay. And check what answers are you getting right now. What can I do to become more peaceful in life? What answers are you getting? Oh, what can I do to make more peaceful in life? Maybe I need to meditate. Okay, maybe I need to watch positive stuff. Okay, maybe I need to exercise. Maybe I need to take good diet. Yeah. So see, when you ask positive questions, you get positive feel and you get positive answers. And what do you do when you get positive answers? Work, start taking actions. on those positive answers. Okay, so that is the way you can change negative thinking to positive thinking, by just changing your questions, right? Because our life is absolutely determined by the questions that we asked. Positive questions, positive feelings, positive answers. Negative questions, negative feeling, negative answers. Okay, so that is it. That's how simple it is. Yeah. I hope you like this particular stuff. What is your takeaway? What did you learn from this particular this video? Please write in the comment box. I would love to know that. And what is your way of dealing with negative thinking? How do you manage it? Yeah. So am I saying this, whatever I taught you, that's the only one way? There are tons of ways. Okay. If you really want to explore the ocean of answers on how to change negative thinking, or how to stop overthinking, just join my community, Mental Athlete. Yes, join my tribe, Mental Athletes. Just go on this website, www.sadhosh.com, and join my latest workshop. Okay, and you can just join my tribe directly. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the session. And this is Sadhosh. Just stay relaxed. Thank you. So, crush anxiety using 4 unknown secrets. So let's get started. So first we need to understand what really is this anxiety all about. Okay. So my dear friend, take your hand like this. Yeah. Put it here. There's something called as amygdala. Yeah. In your brain, there's something called as amygdala. Whenever your amygdala sees a threat, right? That threat could be a real one, or it could be an imaginary one. Okay, let's take a threat. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I've got a snake for you. Okay, yeah. It's not a real one. But let's say if you see a threat, let's say a real snake comes in front of you, what really will happen? The amygdala within you will induce 2 chemical hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. Yeah, cortisol and adrenaline will just flow through your body whenever you will, encounter any threat. Let's say this snake comes in front of you, amygdala will just induce cortisol, adrenaline within you, and you will have a fight or flight response. Fight or flight response is to fight with the snake, or either just to run away. Oh my God, snake. Okay. So this is when you have a fight or flight response, whenever you see a threat, what you really experience is this condition, which is called as anxiety. Okay. So that is what is, in a way we can really understand when you see a threat, but your mind really does not know. Your brain really does not know it is a real threat or imaginary threat. Okay. But what really is causing usually problem, right? It's not the snake or anything. What people are really getting hurt through this anxiety is the imaginary threat. Okay. So in my simple way, if I really want to tell you what really is anxiety is fear of future. Okay. Anxiety is fear of future. Whenever you have the fear of future, right, that will create anxiety. Okay, so the fear of future creates anxiety. So what could be the fear? It could be related to health. Oh, what if I get a heart attack? What if I lose my hands? What if I get what if something happens to my body? Yeah, so it's going to be health anxiety, right? What if I lose my eyes? What if I die? Okay, so it's a fear of future that is creating anxiety regarding your health, regarding your relationship. What if the person I love leaves me? What if the person I love dies or leaves the earth, right? Related to your relationship. The fear of future related to your relationship. The fear of future related to your career, right? Oh, what if I lose this job? Okay, what if I get fired, right? The fear of future related to your career. The fear of future related to your finances or money, right? What if I lose all this money? What if I'm not able to pay my debts? What if I'm not able to pay my loans? Okay, so the fear, right? The fear of future really creates this anxiety. So we've tried to understand. So fear of future in these 4 areas of life, especially health, relationship, career, money. Certain people also have, anxiety regarding spiritual anxiety, right? Some people like, oh, what if I do this and God punishes me? Okay. So there's so much about it, right? So this is what really is anxiety. How to deal with this using these 4 simple ways, 4 not simple ways. Again, I want to just put this a disclaimer. What I'm really telling you is not like everything. It's possible because I'm just trying to contain an ocean just in a glass. Okay, it's very difficult. So yeah, and if you really want to dive deep into this, just go into my website www.sadhosh.com. Yeah, and just explore with me. But let's for the time being, for the lack of time, I'm going to explain you in a very short how to overcome your anxieties. Okay, so if you really ask me, what is it? If you really ask me in one snapshot, tell me one photo, one way to overcome your anxieties. So I just want to show this to you. If there is a holistic process. Okay, so I just want to share this. Yeah, you can see on the screen, my friend. This is a holistic way. If you really want to overcome your anxieties, so these are the 5 pillars. Okay, body, mind, spirit, goals, and existing problems. If you work upon all these 5 pillars, you can really have a great mental health, spiritual health. Okay, so we're not going to deep dive into this, but just know, if you really ask me, I'm not going to just tell you do this simple thing, hack and everything. The holistic process is this, but just know this. Take a snapshot of this in my workshop. You'll be able to know. But for the lack of time, I'm going to quickly tell you 4 ways, unknown secrets to overcome your anxieties. That was a holistic process, but here I'm giving you 4 ways in a nutshell, in short. Boom. Okay, because it's like सब कुछ Maggi noodles lifestyle हो गया है. 2 minutes में सब कुछ चाहिए. So for you, I'm going to give this to you. So let's get started, everyone. The first way to overcome your anxiety is thoughts. Yeah, thoughts. Just remember this. Just write in your notes. Thoughts, keep them away from you. They are not facts. Okay. Again, I'll repeat. Thoughts, keep them away from you. They are not facts. That's the number 1 way to overcome your anxieties. Let me explain what do you mean. My dear friend, thoughts. Thoughts are just thoughts. Don't start relating yourself with any thought. Okay, it's just a thought. Your mind can just come up with any thought. Okay, you might think about, oh, what if I become the president of the country, the prime minister of the country? What if I lose my heart? What if I lose my relationship? Oh, what if this happens? What if there's an earthquake? Your mind can come up with n number of thoughts, but just know this. A thought is just a thought. Okay. Don't start developing relationship with it. Don't start getting emotional with your thought. Okay. It is just like, it's for example, it's like a book. Imagine a page, right? If on your book, on your page, let's consider this blank page, right? So for example, anything can come. You can see this, so your mind can come up with any thought, or you can consciously think about it. So first, simply just telling you this, that your thoughts, just keep distance from a distance from it. Your mind can come up with any thoughts. Okay, so just keep distance. Just look at your thoughts as if you're watching a film in a cinema hall. Okay, when you go and watch a film in the cinema hall, that's a goddamn film. It's not you, right? Similarly, it takes a process. There's a process to go with it. Okay, but just know a thought is just a thought. You can think. One of my students once told me, sir, I got this thought that I'm running behind my father with a knife to kill him. Okay, and this ruminated in her mind, for so many days, and she got so disturbed. And she started thinking, how can I think like that? Am I really going to kill my father? I'm not that bad. Why God this thought came? I think that means I'm really going to kill. The thought is just a thought. Maybe she watched some film. Okay. Yeah, maybe she watched something on television. So your mind can come up with any thought. Just know it's just a thought. Okay, that's first thing. Don't start creating a relationship with your thought. If you can see a thought from a distance, there's nothing like it. Okay, and I teach you in my community. But that's the simple way. There's so much to talk about on these hours and hours. We can talk upon this, but to the lack of time. But just know this: your thoughts are just thoughts. They are not facts. Just look them from a distance. Yes. Yeah, and don't start developing relationship. It's just a thought. Okay. The number 1 way is thoughts. Keep them away from you. They are not facts. Okay. And if you can keep them away, there's nothing like it. You need a teacher, a master. Just look for, or you can just get in the mental health community. Okay. Number 1. Number 2 way is take actions, my friend. Okay. The number 2 way of overcoming anxiety is start taking actions towards whatever that you're fearful of. Yeah. Your fear is fearful of actions. Fear is always fearful of actions. Imagine fear like that great wrestler, Kali, huge. The fear can beat anyone. But Kali will bow down to only one wrestler, and that wrestler is actions. Okay. So fear, when you start taking actions, when you start doing any karmas, okay, the fear will just bow down, no matter how powerful it is. Okay. So you got to just take actions. Yes. What is taking action? Let's say you're fearful about any particular area of your life. Start doing that more and more. Expose yourself to that. Do it. What really is hurting you, my friend, is this. You're thinking too much and acting very little or none. Think less and act more. Think less and act more. Whatever that is creating fear, I'm just telling you, it is so much of an imagination. It's so much of an illusion. It's so much on the level of thought. You're sitting in between the 4 walls and just thinking and doing nothing about it. So whatever that is creating fear, I just want to say, take action towards that particular thing. The moment you take actions, boom, the fear will just evaporate like a morning mist. Okay, so start taking actions. Okay, think less and act more. I just created pointers for you so that I don't keep on speaking for the next 4 or 5 hours, which I usually do. Okay, number 3 way to overcome anxiety is hook your mind. Hook your mind to something which is more inspiring, which is very, very productive. Okay, yeah, and stop isolating yourself. Yeah, the third is hook your mind onto something which is very inspiring, which is very productive, and stop isolating. Okay, what do you mean by that? Take your hand like this. Imagine if ever your mind had a shape. Okay, what shape could it have? I'm telling you, your mind will always have this shape. If it ever had any shape. What is this? This is a hook, right? Your mind, if you don't get your mind a hook, if you don't give your mind a hook, it itself will find a negative one, right? So your mind is always looking to hook onto something, some topic, some subject, something. It can't stay. Krishna said that, right? Chanchal, man chanchal hai, right? So your mind wants to hook onto something. If you don't give your mind a productive and inspiring hook, it itself will find a negative one. Okay, no matter what therapies you do, no matter what treatments you take, but if no matter what you do, and if you are even then keeping yourself isolated in between the four walls, anxiety is sooner or later going to kick in. Okay, isolation is the biggest issue when it comes to experience. If you go through a lot of anxiety, I know life throws a lot of challenges, anxiety is there because you're fearful, you're isolating yourself. I got that, but what really takes you into the deep down abyss is this isolation. Okay, so get yourself to hook your mind to something that is productive. Okay, not just watching YouTube videos, but something that is productive, something that is inspiring. Okay, that also shows growth in your life. So hook your mind into that and stop isolation. That will stop your anxiety. I'm talking about little holistic stuff, not just I can just tell you meditate and do all this thing. There are tons of things, but being really core, that's the very, very important. Okay, number 4 is I'm going to tell you is body. Okay, body is very important, my friend. One of the biggest reasons of you experiencing or anyone experiencing anxiety is because of the gut issues. Take your hand like this. Put your right hand on your head and left hand in your gut. Okay, yeah, आपका पेट और आपका दिमाग connected hai. Your gut and your brain is connected. Yeah, that's why didn't you even notice this thing when you say I have a gut feeling? Why do we say we have a gut feeling? Gut and feeling, what has this to do? What connection does it have? Yes, it has a connection. Whenever you eat anything acidic, okay, what really happens is acidity बढ़ जाता है. Acid reflux happens, and that also creates a lot of acidity. Okay, so if your gut is not good, your mind is not good. Mark this. If your gut is not good, your mind is not good. Okay, so get your body in absolutely rhythm by following MRE. M for meals, R for rest, and E for exercise. I'll deep down in one of my other videos, but just know this. You got to work upon your body, work upon your meals, right? Have proper timing of your meals, eat alkaline food, reduce intake of acidic food. M for meals, R for rest. Take 7 to 8 hours of sleep, okay? And also have proper timings of sleep. And E for exercise. If you have heard about Swami Vivekananda, everybody, he says, oh, what spiritual stuff the great Swami Vivekananda has done. Absolutely, he has done it. And one of the important things that he has put in his spiritual work is the importance of exercise, okay? So you got to exercise every day 30 minutes, okay? So you got to work upon your body if you really want to, you really want to get rid of your anxieties, okay? So that's what we have done. So number 1 way is thoughts, keep them away from you. Yeah, the second is take actions towards whatever you're fearful of that is creating anxiety. Number 3 is hook your mind onto something that is inspiring and productive and stop isolation. The 4th is work upon your body, because your gut creates your mental health. The quality of your body creates the quality of your mind. Okay, and work upon the 5 pillars that I initially taught you. No, what I'm really trying to put is like an ocean into one glass, which is impossible. So this is not the absolute ultimate solution. So the 5th bonus thing that I just want to tell you is this: get help, get some medical help, get some professional help. Show to a psychologist, show to a counselor. Okay, and if possible, if you just want to join my community, Mental Athletes, where I really help you on how to overcome your anxieties and depression, stress. Okay, so join my community by just going to this website of mine, www.sadhosh.com. Okay, I hope you liked it. Whatever you learned from this particular video, I want you to write down in the comments what was your biggest aha moment, what was your takeaway, which pointer you loved, or what is your way of overcoming anxieties. Okay, and thank you so much. And this is Sadhosh. Stay relaxed.